Okay. All right. Shalom, shalom. Lord, we give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Fakadash, Bakatah. Double honors to the apostles, elders, the great millstones, salutation to the brothers that teach in truth and sincerity. I left off talking about the discipline, man. How discipline is important. Discipline is what's going to basically allow you, you know, that's how you say. That it's going to. What's the saying? Discipline gonna take care of you. Gonna take care of you more than anything. Understand? The discipline is a gift from God, from the Most High. To have discipline, righteous discipline, is a gift. So let's get this in First Maccabees 2, and you know what? I'm gonna say this too. Yeah. This is I wanted to get but anyway, this is First Maccabees 2, right? It is say, we will not hearken to the king words to go from our religion, either on the right hand, on the left. And this is Matthias speaking. That's true. We're not going to listen to this world, American ways, or whichever, these Edomite ways, to go against our religion, meaning what our beliefs are, our heritage are. We're not gonna go against. We're not gonna go to the left or to the right. Meaning we're gonna stay focused on what the Lord commanded us to do. The Lord told us to be diligent. And that's just what it is. So make thy. Oh yeah, I want to get this real quick. I'm gonna just read this. Calling election. Let me just get this real quick. First Peter and what is it? What is it? First. I'm just reading from my other phone, from my in the scriptures. This is Second Peter's 1-10. Wherefore the brethren, give diligence. You know what I'm saying? Discipline. Give diligence to make your calling and election sure. Right? Give diligence. Be disciplined. To be diligent, you gotta be disciplined. It's one of the same. Meaning you gotta do something day in, day out. You gotta and no matter how you feeling, no matter if you don't feel like it, we in this flesh. Sometimes you got that I don't feel like doing shit days. But even those that I always talk about sports and things. Shit, man. You know what I mean? Times the only way you can perfect something is doing it non-stop. It's no shortcut. The only way you can do something and perfect something is to do it non-stop, man. Do it the moments you don't want to do it. That's when you're supposed to do it. If you want to lose weight, okay, like I say, everything is simple, but it's not easy. That's the thing. It's simple. Everything is simple, but it's not. But it's not easy. That's the thing. It's to lose weight simple. Stop. Stop overeating. Work out. And simple, right? But it's not easy because what it is, because you got to deal with the flesh. You got to deal with those days you don't feel like going to the gym. So give diligent. So it say. It said, but rather, brethren, give diligence to make that calling election sure. For if you do these things, you shall never fail. Right? You shall not never fall, because it has to happen. Don't you get it? It has. that's the law. Is law. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a law. It's like it's something that like things that has to go how it, like just like you wake up, you gotta use the restroom. You know, your heart beat blood, your heart pump blood. Your goddamn, you know, there's pollen in the air. You sneeze, stuff that has to happen. Like stuff that is that that reaction gonna cause this reaction. You know, cause and effect. That cause gonna cause this effect. That's how it goes. Just like with this, if you show discipline in something, you show righteous discipline, and if you're losing weight in our matter, it's pushing this truth, it's pushing the word, it's believing, keeping faith, enduring through all our bullshit, overcoming all our bullshit, repenting, fasting, and believing in the Most High cold-heartedly, keeping our eyes single, all right, being the man, okay, praying non-stop, you know, walking in the path of a righteous man. The cause, the fact is that you're going to be saved. You know what I'm saying? That has to happen. You know, because you did everything. You fought the good fight of faith, man, and the Lord chose you to do that, man. So, that's what it is. So back to Mattathias, he said, now, when he had left speaking these words, there came one of the lawless in the sight of all to sacrifice on the altar which was at Modin according to the king's commandment. Which thing when Mattathias saw was inflamed and with zeal, and his reins trembled, neither could he forbear to show his anger. He was a Levite, and it's a discipline, man. The righteous, you won one of the righteous ones, man. A guy was, sellouts. You had a man that wasn't disciplined in the law, that wasn't diligent in the law, that wasn't keeping his eyes single, that didn't fear the Most High, was going to sacrifice abomination on the altar of the Lord, because he didn't have no fear, he didn't have no wisdom, he wasn't diligent. But Mattathias, who was totally contrary in the righteous way, who had discipline, who had diligence, who did keep his eyes single, who was a believer who walked and feared in the Most High and understood the prophecies. You understood? So that's why he did what he did. The Lord anger went upon him, and that was going to happen in the times to come. You understand? Let me get that. Let me get this in Jeremiah, right? This is Jeremiah. Let me get this in Jeremiah. Just bear with me, brothers. Just bear with me. This is for Jeremiah 51:19. For the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Thou art my battle axe and weapon of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And that's prophecy that the Lord is going to put his anger upon us again. Meaning, like with Jeremiah 51, like we're going to be, just like I said, he said, look, I'm going to use you to break in pieces the enemies, man. Who's our enemy? Number one, shit, man. You got Edomites, the so-called white men. You got our own people, two-thirds of our people is our enemy. All right, you got all these other different nations, Hamites. Okay, you got the Hawaiians, the Jazz. You got these Chinese, Moab, Japanese, Ammon. You got these East Indians, man. Okay, you got all these different nations of the world, right? That's our enemies. Okay, the only ones that not our, no, hey, it's only us. It's only the elect, the 1/3. You know. So let me keep going. And it say so we is just be better ways. So it say I lost my place. Like it, brothers. To the right hand, to the left. So it say so Metathi's son ripped their clothes, and meanwhile the officer came. The Metathi's answered, right hand to left, and then it say neither could he forbear to show his anger according to judgment. Wherefore he ran and slew him upon the altar. So the Lord put the spirit on Metathias to slay that wicked men. Also the king commissioner who compelled men to sacrifice, he killed at the time, and the altar he pulled down. Thus death he zealously for the law of God, like as Fairness did to Zambri the son of Salmon. Right. Yeah, this, and that was in a testament. Yeah, he killed that girl. He killed that dude because he was messing with the girls. And Metathias cried throughout the cities with a loud voice, saying, "Whosoever is zealous of the law and maintaining the covenant, let him follow me." So he and his sons fled into the mountains and left all that ever they had in the cities. And that's what it was. You know, he did what he did because he had diligence. He believed in the Most High and His Son, man. He believed, bro. That's why I say this thing is about diligence. This thing is all about that, man. And if you can't make it past these things, you gotta work on it, man. You gotta work on your discipline, man. Because when the hour of temptation come, you know what you gonna do. So let's get this. That was scripture. The flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. That's why you must constantly train yourself on these things. I know I do. I find myself constantly have to train myself on these different areas in my life because the flesh is weak, as the scriptures say. All right, and it's just a part of it. It's not something that we get offended about. It's just a part of it. It's a part of it, man. So let me get this in Titus, right? This is Titus. Let me get to it. It's Titus 2. What is it? Titus 2 and 6. It say, young man, likewise, exhort to be sober-minded, right? And that's something that helps, and not only just in philosophies and what you put it in your head and what you keep maintain in your head, but actually being sober, man. Actually having a moment of clarity, man. It's some, you got some guys that drink all fucking day, yo. You really got guys that just fucking drink all day. And you'd be surprised when they making all these bad decisions, getting pulled over, driving no license, this, that, got this to pay, you forgot to pay this, you forgot to do this. I forgot. You gotta realize your flesh is an organism. It has needs. You gotta be a balance, man. And people don't know that alcohol fuck your brain cells up, man. Like you can forget a lot of things, man. Like I say, and then we ain't nothing but getting older. So it's like, man, all this, I forgot. because you eating all these GMOs, you drinking. You gotta be sober, man. Just, I ain't saying you can't drink, but damn, take a month off, man. Just give your body, rid your body of toxin. I'm telling you, it will help. I promise you. And what they're also going to help your discipline in all manners and aspects of your life. How you know that, Quan? Cause I'm doing it. You know, cause I'm doing it. I be a year in a month, bro. You understand what I'm saying to you? So I won't tell you no shit. I won't tell you no shit. Understand? Um, where I'm at with it. So it's a be diligent, right? It say be sober minded in all things, showing thyself a pattern of good works. That's habits. And what Mattathias did, he created a habit of keeping the law, a habit of believing. You want to create a habit of believing and keeping the law and having faith. That's a habit, you know. Because you got some brothers, you got some people, yeah, you got people who believe when everything good. Soon as some shit get bad, the scriptures go out the window. Let your car break down. Man, you got some people, man. I know a dude, his car broke down. He didn't bug out. A motherfucker have a kid, bug out. You know, a situation will happen to you in the world, right? And you would, you would bug out. You know, you ain't create a good pattern of believing no matter what. You understand? So, let me get this. And it say, a good pattern of good works in doctrine is shown uncorruptness, gravity, and sincerity, sound speech that cannot be condemned, that he that is contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil to say of you, man. And that's what it is. And once you walk this type of walk, you should be growing in this thing, man. You should be learning more and more discipline in this thing, man. I hope this is edifying. Shalom.